The calzone. Something you wouldn't typically think you'd see on the griddle. If you want to see our take on the Blackstone calzone, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam. I'm Brett. And we are the WALTWINS. If this is your first time here with us, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any cooks that we do together. Yes! It has become a thing. Finally getting that thing right. That's right. We are super excited to come out here and cook, as always, because nothing's better than cooking with a brother. That's right. Nothing. Except for cooking without him. I knew something was coming. I kid because I care. But seriously, no, just kidding. But we are wanting to get to this one. This is one that Brett has been chiming in and wanting me to do for some time. He keeps saying, Adam, we did the pizzas. Those were great, which, by the way, we do have future pizza cooks, regardless of the people that have told me not to do the pizza cook on the griddle. It worked. It does. It worked. It was great. That pizza we made was the best homemade pizza I've ever tasted. That's great, man. So, yeah, we love it. And so there will be some other ones because we want to get a little funky with it. Maybe some barbecue chicken, some buffalo, Hawaiian, pineapple on a pizza. Who knows? Whether that's sky's the limit. Regardless, today we're doing what is affectionately known as the inside-out pizza, if you will, right? The calzone, because the insides are on the outside and the outsides are on the inside. Right. Well, pizza doesn't really have an inside and outside. It has a top and a bottom, but we're putting it all inside. We're putting the bottom out. But we're happy to come and do this and try one more cook to add to your arsenal of the many, many cooks that you can do on the Blackstone, man. We've been doing this for a year now, almost a year. Almost a year. And we've gotten well over 100 cooks on this channel. Just on this channel. And preach on the channel, on the channel. You got to get yourselves a twin brother, ultimate hype man right here. What? On the channel. On the channel. On the channel. On this channel. And it's a new year. We've got new cooks and new ideas coming and new things added to the WALTWINS kitchen. We love all the little goodies, all the fantastic things coming. We've had people send us mail. We've had some stickers that are getting added now to our outdoor fridge, which we absolutely love. Which reminds us, if you'd like to send us a package, send us something. We'd love to highlight you in an upcoming mail time video. In fact, we've got one coming soon. We'd love to feature you as well. So Brett, with this calzone, I am super excited for it because guess what? I've never made one. I've only had a calzone a handful of times in my life because I always prefer a big old slice of pie, if you will. Tell us about what we're going to put in this one. By the way, I'm doing something outside my own box, if you will. Something a little bit different for myself. All right, so what we're doing, we're actually going to make two calzones. A simple one. For me, it's just going to be pepperoni. Pepperoni calzone with some sauce and some mozzarella. But getting to the groceries, we have this amazing dough that has been rising for the last hour or two. We got it from Publix. And Adam's calzone, we're going to be topping with the sauce, cheese, pepperoni, mushrooms, green pepper, and onions. The groceries look spectacular. The groceries look amazing. I can't wait. And I'll be honest, I kind of can't wait for my mini everything pizza. Obviously, or calzone. Calzone, yeah. Obviously, we didn't get any sausage or extra meat in there, but that's okay. Now, it's funny, Britt's gloving up. We've had people reach out and wonder why we wear the gloves. We're just cooking for our family. It did stem from food safety at first, but I'll tell you, my thing is even sometimes when I'm not going to be entirely involved, the reason I like it, having the gloves, dude, I never have to worry about my hands getting all sticky, wet, messy, dirty, trying to wash them and clean them. And it's part of the uniform. It also helps us make sure we're really being careful with what we're touching, how we're touching. Sometimes we've touched our face and been like, oh, we got to get another pair of gloves. So we swap the gloves all the time when we need, but it's just been nice to have the gloves. But Brett, I'm going to have you go ahead and build this pizza. Let's see this process here, bro. Calzone. Calzone. I keep saying that. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Brett's tossing his flour down to make sure the dough doesn't stick, dough. So now, so set this one aside. Okay, so Brett's just gonna knead this, work this. Basically, we're just working this like we would a pizza. Then we'll roll it out once we get the shape that we want, and we'll get the second one ready. In case this isn't abundantly clear, we're not pizza pro makers. So our pizza people, comment below, give us some tips of how we can make sure we get this right. All right, so first things first, in our ugly calzone here, this is going to be the everything calzone, or nearly everything. Yeah, basically all we're doing is we're going to just put toppings on half of it. Now, and I like it to sauce, so I don't mind if there's a little extra sauce. Okay, there is that good? Little cheese. Fold it over. Gonna fold it like such. And then, try to get over your shoulder, brother. Okay, and then you want to pinch the two together. There we go. We'll pinch that one and get it ready and set it off to the side, and let's get the other build. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get these on now. We've got this set to low, all the way low. Typically mine low still cooks mid to upper 300s, almost 400 in the middle. Yeah. And so we temp really high. That's why I've got it all the way low. It's gonna vary. All we're really doing is using the heat really to cook the dough. Cook the dough through, melt everything else inside, and we'll be good to go. We'll be tossing this in olive oil and a little bit of garlic. I'll toss the garlic down right before we lay these down. So right there, I would say wait for the wisp of white smoke. That's already hot and good to go. Little garlic. Oh, good call. Little garlic, right? Yep. Just sprinkle this, a little bit of this in there. And we want to hurry and lay that because we don't want that to burn. Oh, that smells so good, bro. Yes, it does already. All right, so the idea is to kind of set these. Yeah, and then like every minute or two, you're gonna check underneath as it starts to brown. We're gonna flip it because if you leave it on too long, the crust is gonna burn. Once it's burned, the whole cook is ruined. So this one, you constantly want, you're actively cooking this one. Right. You're gonna check it, flip it, check it, flip it. We had talked about it. What we're going to do is when I lift, we'll lay a little bit more oil down before I drop it because I wanna make sure both sides get some oil for flavoring, but also just to kind of protect it from getting dried out and burned. Yep. So. Boom! Look as I just got done saying we were gonna lay oil. Scrapage. All right, so some of the dark right there on there is just left over is actually from the garlic. So we've got some good color so far, and we're just gonna keep rotating these. Probably every 30 seconds to a minute, would you say? We're making sure we don't burn the outside. We're just rotating, cooking that dough. If you've ever cooked pizza on like outdoor oven or anything, you know, you get the side closest to the indirect heat and you keep spinning it until the dough's cooked all the way through. We're kind of doing the same thing, but we're using direct heat. I talked to Brett about using indirect heat. He said, no, we can go full direct heat on this because we're gonna just keep rotating. Exactly right. So check it. Yeah, oh, look at that. So it can go a little bit longer, right? Yep. Okay, good. I feel better. Turning out pretty, dude. Look at that. So now where the hole is, it keeps bringing up this cheese that's cooking, cheese and sauce. By the way, it smells absolutely amazing. We're gonna pull these off the direct heat now at this point because most of this is cooked through. Oh my God. And all we wanna do, I'm gonna bring the heat up. I wanna bring the heat up, let this get hot, but not on the surface. So we've pushed these off to the side. It's not as hot here. It is obviously really hot here. We're gonna pull those off to the indirect heat. I wanna make sure the bottom doesn't burn, but then all we're doing now is waiting for the last of that dough to crisp up. On the middle, on the top and bottom, dough is done. It's the dough that thickened up around the outside. It's done dough. It's done dough. The dough on the outside is all we're waiting for. That's it. All right, we're just checking the bottoms, making sure we're not burning. Nope, we're still dark, just the way they were. Perfect. This one's getting a little darker. 3 minutes still. Okay, and this is just to keep the indirect heat going. Those are getting close, bro. Yes, those are getting really close. It's dark again, but I can go one more on mine. Yours, bro, so just good. About there, dude. Those have thickened up. I think we're good to go. Okay, so here's the deal. The biggest thing was trying to get that dough cooked all the way through. Brett was worried that he was going to overstuff his, and we're realizing we should have stuffed his a
we're
lot
way
more.
underboard here.
Especially this guy. And
lesson learned.
Lesson learned. I will pack this next time, and we should have known for calzone, you're packing the inside. The more you get in there, also the quicker it'll cook through anyway.
Yeah, but the biggest concern really was to make sure that the pizza dough did cook all the way through.
Right.
I knew we weren't going to burn it. That's the advantage to checking it literally every minute, is you're not going to burn the dough by doing so. So dough cooked.
That was fun. It wasn't that bad. Just every minute, flip it. We're good to go. And I think we got these two perfection. But brother, and we let them sit for about 7 minutes to really cool down, and also to make sure that the dough is cooked all the way through. But like we say, it can look amazing.
They look amazing.
Not big enough, but otherwise amazing.
They look amazing.
It can smell amazing.
It seriously smells like a pizza
I am
joint,
seriously
dude.
so happy. I can't wait for this. But if this doesn't taste amazing, this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Cooked all the way through, dude. Yes. Now,
dude, this is restaurant quality.
Going on the food truck?
Oh my, yeah, it's going on the food truck.
Dude. I'm gonna dip a little sauce. We got some of the Classico pizza sauce here. I just got some pepper, a little bit of onion, pepperoni, and some mushroom all in that bite.
This is something great. Friday night, getting the kids all hanging out. Throw a bunch of calzones up on the Blackstone. You'll be the star of the show all night.
They're still hot.
First of all, kudos to Publix for preparing our dough just the way we like it, ready to cook.
Well, here's the thing, and we thought, we're gonna do these. We could do them both the same with pepperoni the way we like them. We thought, no, I want to be bold. I want to throw everything in there just for the difference. It needs way more because it is so good and packed with flavor. I was worried you undersauced it. Perfect amount of sauce.
Yes.
I do need more cheese, more onions, because it is so good. And a little bit of garlic with the oil right there at the beginning. Perfect.
You do get that. You definitely get that garlic note on the outside as your teeth are sinking it, which the dough, you sink your teeth into this. We always get this excited, because we're like, yes, it worked exactly like we were hoping for.
This is one worked out exactly like I was hoping for. One thing we want to talk about, and we actually forgot to, a couple of things. You can see it kind of peeking out there on us. This is our Griddle Me This Fat Man shirt, part of the new WALTWINS merchandise. Check in the description below for the link to our merchandise store. We also have a Patreon page. Thank you so much for those that have already supported us through Patreon. If you want more information about that, check in the link below.
Patreon is a multi-tiered system where you can have a little more access to the WALTWINS, whether it's behind the scenes. We have a blooper reel.
Brett checked out the blooper reel. It is coming out.
I'm excited about the blooper reel. It cracks me up. Of course, it's all me being a goofball. So
I call it the Brett cackle file because
behind the scenes, Adam makes me laugh so hard.
Never
all the
on
time.
camera.
Never on camera. So anyway, you can do that, and then discounts on merchandise and things like that. Again, the link to our Patreon is below,
including a tier where you get a free apron, and our recipes are forthcoming. We keep telling our Patrons they are there. We're organizing them all, and we're super excited. So it's basically a one-stop shop for the recipes as well. You know what this tastes like?
This tastes like more.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to dig on it. But before we do
let's
wrap it up. Man, aside from coming to make these amazing calzones, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And then don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!